Good afternoon from Moscato Stadium, Olive Ames High School versus Taunton. Easton is going left to right. Easton has opted to kick. Taunton will be receiving on the right. And we're underway. George Mather kicks the ball. Ball is taken at the 2-yard line by Taunton. He's up to the 20, up to the 30, and tackled at the 33-yard line. First and 10 for Taunton at the 7-yard line. Taunton lines up in an I formation. High snap to the running back. Breaks one tackle, breaks another, down at the 10-yard line. Tackled by C.J. Crocker, number 40, C.J. Crocker for Easton. Brings up 2nd and 7 on the 10-yard line. Taunton in a shotgun snap, handoff to number 43. Runs up the middle for just a few. Tackle made by Brian Silver for Easton. Brings us to 3rd and 2 on the 15-yard line. 8 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Taunton breaks the huddle. Comes up to the ball. Shotgun snap. High snap. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Tackled again by C.J. Crocker. But not before Taunton gets a first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line. Taunton breaks their huddle. Shotgun set. Forward lateral, forward pass to number 12. Caught at the line of scrimmage by Daniel Casey for Easton. Taunton's little shovel pass went nowhere. 2nd and 10. Still at the 18-yard line. Taunton breaks the huddle. High snap, handoff to number 22. Breaks right and tackled by number 7 for Oliver Ames, Brian Silva. But not before he picks up 6 yards. 3rd down, 3 yards to go for Taunton. Ball is set at the 25-yard line. Taunton breaks the huddle. Shotgun set. High snap, handoff to number 22. Breaks out right. And he's going. He's at the 50. Before tackled by number 11, George Mather. Big run by number 22 for Taunton. All the way to the Easton 46-yard line. 46, 47-yard line. Taunton breaks their huddle, comes up to the ball. 1st and 10 at the 46. Shotgun formation. 12's in motion. Little shuffle pass out front. Caught in the backfield by a swarm of OA players led by C.J. Crocker, Daniel Casey, and Brian Silva. For a 2-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 2 on Easton's 48-yard line. 2nd and 12 on Easton's 48-yard line. Yeah, it did. Taunton breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation again. Here's the hike. Back to pass. Number 10 looking right. Throws. Almost intercepted by George Mather, number 11 for Easton. Good play. 3rd and 12. As Taunton breaks the huddle, comes up to the ball. 3rd and 12 with 3:54 left. Still in the first quarter. Shotgun formation. High snap. Number 10's back to throw. Rolls out right. Thrown, caught by number 12. Tackled by George Mather. Fumble on the play, possibly. Nope, ruled that he's down by contact. It is now 4th down and 9 on the 45 of Easton for Taunton. Looks like Taunton's lined up in a punt formation, and there's a flag on the play. Flags against Taunton. I don't know what's that symbol. Illegal substitution against Taunton for a 5-yard penalty. Marches them back 5 yards. 4th and 14 at the 50. Taunton punt formation. And the punt is up. George Mather gets it at his 25. He's running left. Breaks over to the 30, to the 40, to the 50. Fumbles the ball. Taunton recovers it at the Taunton 48-yard line. Tough break for Easton. George looked like he was cutting that all the way through. Taunton now has the ball, 1st and 10, at their own 47-yard line. As Taunton breaks the huddle, again, shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers, number 12's in motion. High snap, fumble. Quarterback picks it up, immediately tackled by number 40, C.J. Crocker, and Anthony Federico, number 65, on the offensive line. That fumble pushes them back a few yards. It's now 2nd down and 12 at their own 45-yard line. Taunton comes up to the ball. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers. Number 12's in motion. A little fake shuffle pass, handoff to number 22, cutting across to the right-hand side. And he's tackled by Brian Silva for Easton, number 7, at the Easton 47-yard line. Brings up 3rd down. Third and 5 for Taunton. They're on Easton side of the field. Taunton breaks the huddle, comes up to the ball. .44 in motion, right to left. Little shuffle pass to 44, running right. Tackled, flag down on the play, but tackled by number 65 for Easton. Another tackle by Anthony Federico. We'll see what the flag is. Holding against Taunton. That's going to march him back. Easton has chosen to accept that penalty. It's now 3rd and 15. And the ball is back on the Taunton side of the field at the 41-yard line. They have to get all the way to the Easton 43 for a 1st down. .43 seconds, 42 seconds left in the 1st quarter. Taunton has dominated the 1st quarter possession, but still no points on the board, 0-0. High snap. Quarterback back to pass. Rolls right. Throws it. Caught by Taunton at the 47 up to the 50-yard line. Tackled by Brian Silver and George Mather. Fourth down and 7 at the Easton 49 for Taunton. And that will signal the end of the 1st quarter. Score 0-0. And here we are at the start of the second quarter. 4th and 7. Taunton has elected to punt the ball. Here's the kick. And it's goes all the way down, rolls down to the 1 yard line where it's down by Taunton. Heck of a punt by Taunton. Easton will now start 1st and 10 from their own 1 yard line. Quarterback for Easton, number 7, Brian Silva, comes over to the huddle, breaks it, got the play. Brady Summers, number 5, lined up wide right. Casey lined up, number 18, lined up left. And we have our first timeout. And we're back after the timeout. Brian Silva breaks the huddle. It's a handoff to number 40, C.J. Crocker, who's met at the line of scrimmage by the Taunton offensive line and brought down for no... Brought down for his safety. Well, that's 2-0 for Taunton. There's so many lines over there, I couldn't see where he was brought down. Yeah. All right, so now Easton will have to kick off to Taunton. The ball's placed at the 20-yard line. George Mathers back to kick, number 11 for Easton. And there's the boot. And it's fielded by Taunton at the 39-yard line. Runs left, runs right through the middle. Tackled by number 10 for Easton. I thought that was number 10. Who was that? Yeah. Taunton will start at the Easton 34-yard line. 1st and 10. Taunton shotgun formation. Hand off to number 44. Breaks right all the way down to the Easton 15-yard line before he's tackled by number 21, Ryan Smith, and number 40, C.J. Crocker. First and 10 on the 17-yard line. Scores Taunton 2, Easton 0, with just under 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Taunton breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation. And timeout is called. Taunton Tigers, shotgun formation. Here's a snap. Throw in deep left. Flag on the play, but ball is caught. Just waiting to see what the flag is. Was it both? Huh? Was it roughing the pass and pass the pass? Yeah. Two flags on the play. First one is roughing the passer, and it's offensive, right? Offensive pass interference. Otherwise, it would be a touchdown. After the penalty, the ball is marked on the 8-yard line for Taunton. High snap over his head. C.J. Crocker is in pursuit. Fumble. Picked up by number 43 for Taunton. Tackled by Case Rivera for Easton. It is now second and goal from the 23-yard line. Are you the coach? Right. Oh, you're the ref. Okay. Well, one of them. One of them, yeah, okay. Here's the snap. Handoff to Taunton. Number 21 tackled, wrapped up by number 75 for Easton. And number 11, that's George Mather and Dylan Bird. I'm sorry, Frederick. Just call him Big Freddy. Can't pronounce his last name, I'm sorry. Hackadevin. Everyone knows who Freddy is. Everyone knows who Freddy is. I know. Hand off to number 12 by Taunton. He's running to the left. Breaks out, stops, tries to cut back. Swarmed under by number 1, Case Riviera, and number 7, Brian Silva. Still 4th and goal, huh? So 4th and goal for Taunton at the Easton 27-yard line. Taunton's back to throw. Airs it out. And it's incomplete. Broken up by number 18, Daniel Casey. And Easton will take over at their own 27-yard line. I usually do the scoreboard for like the big basketball games before high school. Yeah. Easton breaks the huddle. Brian Silva takes the snap. Hand off to number 11, George Mather. Breaks through the middle. And he's brought down by a slew of Taunton players. Might have gained a yard on that play. Brings it up to 2nd down, 9 to go. It's 2-0 Taunton with 4:57 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Before the play gets off, there's a flag thrown. False start on Easton. Second down for Easton at their own 22-yard line. They need to get to the 37-yard line for a first down. Brian Silva breaks the huddle. Squats down behind the center. Hand off to Daniel Casey, running left, running right. What is that, running right or left? It's running right. Silva behind the center, takes the snap, rolls left, and is tackled by, again, a slew of Taunton defenders and brought down almost at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 4th down for Easton on their own 23-yard line. Tony Romo, I'm not, huh? Fourth down, Easton lined up in punt formation. Number 11, George Madler, the punt. And the ball lands and rolls all the way down to the Taunton 42-yard line, where it's downed by number 24, Tyler Ingalls for Easton. Taunton will take over. 1st and 10 at the 42. 2 minutes and 51 seconds left before halftime with the score 2-0. Taunton breaks the huddle, comes up to the ball. Shotgun formation. Quarterback throws right to number 11, who breaks it down to the Easton 43-yard line before he's tackled by number 11, George Mather, for Oliver Ames. First and 10 at the Easton 44-yard line. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left in the second quarter. High snap, Taunton back to pass. Rolls right, throws. Intercepted by number 18, Daniel Casey, who's almost immediately tackled at the 39-yard line. Easton 1st and 10 at their own 39. Brian Silva breaks the huddle. He's down behind the center. Hand off to number 11, George Mather, who breaks to the right for a few yards across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Second and 7, 1 minute 50 seconds left. Hand off to George Mather, who runs right. He's over the 50. He's out of bounds. Forced out of bounds by Taunton at the 48-yard line. That brings up third down. So difficult to see from this side. Another reason why you guys All right, Easton breaks the huddle. 3rd and 1 at their own 48-yard line. Quarterback keeper, Brian Silver. For no gain. Brings up 4th down. Fourth and 1 on the 48-yard line. Running clock at 1 minute left in second quarter. Oh, okay. All right. Fourth and 1, ball's on the 48-yard line, 39 seconds left before halftime. Brian Silva behind the center. Hand off to George Mather, who crosses the 50-yard line to Taunton's 48-yard line for a first down. Easton 1st and 10 at the 49 with a running clock, 16 seconds left. Handoff, George Mather running right. Breaks one tackle. He's down to the 40. Being dragged down to the 31-yard line. George Mather running right. And that's halftime. Halftime, where Taunton leads Oliver Ames 2-0. And Taunton is kicking off to Easton, going left to right. Back to receive the kickoff, number 11, George Mather, and number 7, Brian Silva. And we're underway in the second half. Kicks taken by George Mather at his 20-yard line. Breaks it across up to the 50-yard line for George Mather. A nice 30-yard return. Ball is placed just over the 50. Easton will start. 1st and 10 at Taunton's 49-yard line. Easton is going right to left. Brian Silva behind the center to take the snap. Brady Summers, number 5, wide out right. Handoff to Daniel Casey running left. Spins it over to the 47, 48-yard line. Pickup of a couple. Second down for Easton at Taunton's 48-yard line. Quick substitution made as number 21, Ryan Smith, comes in for Daniel Casey. Big Nick and Guanti up to the ball. Brian Silva down behind him. Handoff to George Mather, running right. Caught in the backfield by number 90 for Taunton, Isaiah Rose. And number 13 for Taunton, Luke Dermody. Tackled for a loss. Easton's now 3rd down. And the ball pushes them back to their own 47-yard line. 3rd and 14. Big Nick I lumbers up to the ball. Brian Silva breaks the huddle. Ryan Smith out right. Brady Summers out left. And Brian Silva sacked in the backfield, but there's a flag thrown. Is that hitting the head? Unnecessary roughness. Flag is against Taunton. Personal foul for roughing the passer. Penalty moves Easton down to the Taunton 38-yard line where they'll start 1st and 10. Big Nick Eye up to the line. Brian Silva behind him. George Mather out left. Brady Summers out right. Hand off to Ryan Smith, who cuts it back to the middle. Tackled, fumbled the ball. Brian Silva falls on it. That fumble pushes the ball back to the Taunton 42-yard line. It's now 2nd and 14 for Easton. Here's the snap. Brian Silva rolls out to the throw. Decides to keep it. Gets down to the 40-yard line. Third down 12 on the Taunton 41-yard line. OA breaks the huddle. Big Nick Eye up to the line. Brian Silva down behind him. Snap, handoff to George, who's running left. And there's a whistle. False start for Easton. Against Easton. That's going to march Easton back to the 46-yard line of Taunton. It will be 3rd down and 17 yards to go for a 1st down. 5 minutes, 16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And a timeout is called by Easton. Coming back after the timeout, 3rd and 17, 4:49 to go in the 3rd. Brady Summers lined up out left. Daniel Casey lined up wide right. Silva back to throw. Little dump off to number 11, George Mather. Breaks the tackle. And looks like he might cross the 40-yard line, which brings up 4th down. Oliver Ames breaks the huddle. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left. Third quarter. Brian Silva behind Nick Eye. Takes the snap. He's back to pass. Decides to keep it. Runs it to the 33-yard line. And Taunton will take over. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. Taunton's up to the ball, shotgun formation. High snap, handoff to number 22. He runs left. He's over the 40. He's over the 50. Down to the 40 and out of bounds. Good run for number 22 for Taunton, Ethan Harris. Taunton has the ball, 1st and 10, on the Easton 37-yard line after that big run by Ethan Harris. Here's number 10 for Taunton. He's running right. He's crossed the 40, across the 30. Down to the 10, and he's still fighting. Down to the 15-yard line. Number 10, Tyson Carter, with a big run for Taunton. Two minutes, 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Taunton has the ball on the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. This needs to be a big stop for Oliver Ames, freshman here. Score 2-0. Let's see if the OA freshman can hold him. Hand off to number 22, Ethan Harris again. Momentarily stopped in the backfield. Breaks one tackle, breaks two. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Taunton lined up shotgun formation for the conversion. And flag thrown. Ball start on Taunton. That puts the ball on the 8-yard line. Taunton snaps the ball, and the throw to the end zone for the 2-point conversion is successful. Good catch by the Taunton wide receiver. Good throw by Tyson Carter. $10-0 Taunton with 2:05 left in the third quarter. Taunton kicking off, going left to right. Kicking basically with the wind. Here's the kickoff. Taken by George Mather at the 25-yard line. Breaks left, cuts back to the center, goes right. He's across the 50. He's across the 40. And he's tackled out of bounds at the Taunton 32, 33-yard line. After that great run back by number 11, George Mather, Easton now starts at the Taunton 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Big Nick I lumbers up to the line. The huddle breaks. Brian Silva behind the center. Here's the handoff. And he's hit in the backfield after a fumbled handoff. Number 51, Harry Leventhal's hit for a loss. Flag on the play. Face mask against Taunton. Brings the ball down to Taunton's 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for Easton at Taunton's 27. Oliver Ames breaks the huddle. Jared Murphy, number 82, lined up wide left. Handoff to number 51, Harry Leventhal, up the middle for a few. Tackled by number 88, Josh Cohen for Taunton. Second down, 7 yards to go on the Taunton's 24-yard line for Easton. Easton breaks the huddle. 82, Jared Murphy, wide left. Silva takes the snap, handoff to George Mather, running left, breaks through one tackle, and pulled down behind the line of scrimmage at the 30-yard line. That loss will back Easton up. Third and 14, and that's the end of the third quarter. And they'll be switching sides. Here we go, start of the fourth quarter. 3rd and 14 on the 31-yard line for Easton. Break the huddle. Number 82, Jared Murphy, lined up wide left. Silva back to throw, floats it, and almost intercepted by Taunton. Nearly a pickoff by number 22, Ethan Harris, for Taunton. With that incompletion, it's now 4th down and 14. The center, Big Nick I, bumbles up to the line of scrimmage. Brian breaks the huddle. Harry Leventhal, Daniel Casey in the backfield. Jared Murphy lined up wide left. Brian Silva back to throw. He lets it loose. And broken up by number 12 for Taunton. And with that, it's a turnover on downs. Taunton will take over at their own 31-yard line. Tyson Carter takes the snap, hands off to number 43. Ball's fumbled. Recovered by number 11, George Mather for Easton. So after one quick play, quick fumble by number 43, Elijah Prophet, Easton will now take over with a quick George Mather recovery at their Taunton's 34-yard line. Huddle breaks. Dick and Guanti up. Brian Silva behind them. Brady Summers lined up wide. And there's a timeout. So with 9:36 left to play in the game, Taunton is leading 10-0. Easton has the ball at the Taunton 34-yard line. First and 10. Oliver Ames breaks the huddle. George Mather in the backfield with Daniel Casey. Brian Silva, keeper. And he's hit. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down, 10. The running clock coming up on 9 minutes left. Taunton in command, 10-0. Silva hands off to Ryan Smith, who's caught in the backfield. Big loss marches Easton all the way back to the Taunton 42-yard line. A loss of 9 on the play. It'll be third down and 19 yards to go. Third down and a taxi ride. Easton breaks the huddle up to the line. Fake handoff. And Brian Silva is swarmed over at their own 46-yard line. Taunton was not fooled with that fake handoff at all. Fourth down, and Easton is forced to punt. Tyler Ingalls to hike it to George Mather. False flag is thrown. False start on Easton. We'll back him up another 5 yards. Good punt by George. Bounces down to the Taunton 6-yard line where it's downed by number 24, Tyler Ingalls. Tremendous punt by number 11, George Mather. With 6 minutes and 22 seconds left, Taunton lead in 10-0. They'll start at their own 7-yard line, first and 10. Going into the wind. Number 10, Tyson Carter brings Taunton up to the line. Handoff to number 22, Ethan Hawks, runs up the middle. He's hit once, he's hit twice. He won't go down. Finally brought down by number 7, Brian Silva. And number 9, Atticus Bonney. But that's a big run by number 22, Ethan Harris for Taunton. And it looks like that run has deflated the ball. Insert Tom Brady jokes here. So after that run, Taunton now 1st and 10. And the ball is on the 24-yard line. Number 44, handoff to number 44 and Taunton. He breaks it to the right. Breaks 1 tackle. Breaks 2. Breaks 3. Breaks 4 tackles. And he's still going down to the eastern 30-yard line. Great run with several tackles broken by number 44, Ryan Keenan for Taunton. Number 10, Tyson Carter brings him up to the line of scrimmage for Taunton. Little shuffle pass to number 12. There's a flag thrown. And number 12 breaks it to the left into the end zone for a touchdown, but there is a flag. Illegal formation against Taunton will back that up and negate that touchdown. So with that penalty, it's now 1st and 15, and the ball is on the 35-yard line. Tyson Carter brings the team up to the line of scrimmage. 12 in motion. Another little shuffle pass. And he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage by number 11, George Mather. Appears to be a 3-yard loss. 2nd down, 18 yards to go on the eastern 38-yard line. Time is now working against Oliver Ames with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game. Number 12 is the star of their team. I don't have number 12. He's a big roster. I want to call his name up. Oh. Number 10, Tyson Carter, brings him up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. Quick throw to number 88 for Taunton for a few yards. Good catch by Josh Cohen. Thank you. With 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, All right. Tyson Carter, number 10, brings him up to the line of scrimmage. Here's the hike. Looks to be a quarterback keeper. He runs to the right. He breaks one tackle, and he's knocked out of bounds by number 7 for Oliver Ames, Brian Silva. But not before he picks up a first down. Ball is all the way down to the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 for Taunton, and they're knocking on the door with 1:44 left. Tyson Carter brings him up to the line of scrimmage. Hand off to number 22, Ethan Harris, who is wrestled down. And there's a flag on the play. Wrestled down by number 11 for Easton, George Mather, and number 7, Brian Silva. That flag appears to be against Easton. Taunton's on the 1-yard line. Tyson Carter gets the play, goes to the huddle. Brings him up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. Charles Jerome, wide left. Troy Santos, number 12, wide right. Quarterback keeper, up the middle, and he gets in for the touchdown. Good try by number 65 for Easton, Anthony Federico, who almost stood him up at the goal line. Taunton going for their 2-point conversion. Number 44 is in motion. Quick handoff. Breaks into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Good run by number 44, Ryan Keenan. But there's a flag on the play. What was that flag? Okay. Flag on the play was against Taunton. Illegal motion that will back them up to the 8-yard line. And they'll have to try their conversion from there. Number 10, Tyson Carter gets him to the line. Shotgun formation. Here's a snap, high snap. Handoff to number 43. Elijah Prophet, who easily goes into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Score is 18-0. Taunton over Oliver Ames freshman with 45 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. So Taunton will be kicking to Easton. They're going right to left. Number 29 for Taunton, Elias Foreman to kick. Back to receive, George Mather, Daniel Casey for Oliver Ames. And here's the kick. Kick's taken by Daniel Casey, who falls on the ball. Good play by Daniel Casey. Oliver Ames freshmen will start off 1st and 10 with 39 seconds left at their own 26.5-yard line. And there's a timeout. So, with 39 seconds left, Easton takes over. George Mather in now at quarterback. Shotgun formation for the first time this game. And it's quarterback keeper, and he's running right. And he's got a clear lane. And he stops, cuts back. Down to the 40, down to the 30, down to the 20, down to the 10. Touchdown, George Mather. What an incredible cutback and run. That puts Easton on the board, 18-6. A 70-something yard run by number 11, George Mather. So with 19 seconds left, Easton's going to try their two-point conversion. George Mather, number 11, shotgun formation. Takes the snap, runs it left for an easy two-point conversion. Score is 18-8 with 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The ball is placed at the 40-yard line for Easton's kickoff to Taunton. And here's the kick. And it's an onside kick, and it's recovered by Taunton. Onside kick looked like it was recovered by number 13, Luke Dermody, for Taunton. So Taunton will take over at their own 44-yard line with 15 seconds left. And they line up in victory formation. And they take a knee. It's a good game, 18-8 as the time runs out. Good game, Taunton. Congratulations on your victory.